of and battery in a $50 million lawsuit. And the girl's lawyer is Tony Buzbee. That's right, the same lawyer who represented all those girls for Deshaun Watson and settled 23 out of the 24 cases. So the NFL player turned broadcaster was sued in Nevada on Sunday for allegedly RAPing a woman referred to as Jane Doe on numerous occasions. The alleged victim claimed in court documents that Sharpe, 56, SA'd her multiple times at the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025. Now, the plaintiff alleges that the assaults took place after a rocky, years-long abusive relationship with the sports commentator. They met in a gym in Los Angeles in 2023 when she was 20 years old and he was in his mid-50s. She even claimed he would buy her fake tots if she won a weight loss competition with him, and then allegedly went on to aggressively pursue her by calling, texting, and demanding she come to his Beverly Glen mansion. The duo.
So he said tots. He talking about titties. So that's the first thing. And I'm going to share my opinion in a second, but I'm just going to let this play. Everybody drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. And drop popcorn emojis in the chat because this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. What's going on, Joe Mama? What's going on? Everybody drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at and drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the comments. Let's go.
Eventually began a consensual relationship, though Doe claimed Sharpe was controlling and verbally abusive. He demanded complete control over her time and body, expecting her to be at his house on his schedule at his command whenever he called, according to Tony Busby. Jane Doe.
So right here, it starts off with all of this crazy adjectives, all these crazy adjectives. He forcefully did this. He pursued me. Like, you know, it's like he met a chick in the gym. He tried to holler at her and, you know, they started talking. But according to how she like stated this whole thing, it's he chased after me and jumped on me and made me go to his mansion. Like, come on, man. Like, this is disgusting. It's just all the adjectives for me. It's crazy.
Calling, texting, and demanding she come to his Beverly Glen mansion. The duo.
I demand you to come to my mansion. Like, what man is going to do that? Like, hey, I demand. No, he's going to be like, yo, you want to come out? Like, you know, have a little nightcap or, you know, I got Casamigos. I got this and that. Let me cook for you or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? I demand you to come to my. Stop. These women, bro.
Eventually began a consensual relationship, though Doe claimed Sharpe was controlling and verbally abusive. He demanded complete control over her time and body, expecting her to be at his house on his.
Complete control over her time and body. Y'all hear that? Complete control? Really? What is he? Pinky in the brain or something?
His schedule at his command whenever he called, according to.
At his command, his beck and call. I want y'all to think about this. I can't come over your house unless you want me to come over your house. So if a woman wants me to come to her house, she's going to say, come to my house. I can't go over nobody's house unless they want me to come over there. So are those complete commands? No. It's a request to come see me. Hey, you know, come see me. These freaking words, bro, these adjectives, complete commands.
Tony Busby. Jane Doe became frightened when they allegedly got into an explosive argument while the former football player visibly had a pew-pew in his room. The plaintiff.
So let's stop right there. No 50-year-old man is going to argue with a 20-some-year-old woman. There's nothing to argue about. Like, I'm giving you money, or I'm taking care of you, I'm buying you this so we can smash. What are we arguing about? There's no arguments. Because there's no, see, people on the same level with each other argue. And let me know if y'all agree or disagree. And let me know if y'all agree or disagree with this whole thing. So in the chat, do you think he did it? Or do you think this is a play? So let me know in the chat, do you think he did this? Or do you think this is an extortion play? But somebody with that age gap there's nothing to disagree about. You don't even talk that much when you have that much of an age gap. There's no arguments. There's no disagreements. Either you want to come out here or you don't. There's no arguments. What are we arguing about? The bills? You're 20. What the hell are we arguing about? So that's another example of how this girl is lying. There's no arguments. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit the like button. Our likes are low. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Tried sharing her location with friends from her iPhone just in case, but Sharpe saw her doing this. The moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck and told her, "If you ever do this again, I will unalive you." Jane Doe said she began to pull away from Sharpe after he was heard having sex on Instagram Live last September, but claimed her attempt to break up with him led to him RAPing her. She alleges that the first time he SA'd her was in October when he forced himself on her as she was crying and sobbing. Wow. The second SA allegation happened
He says, wow. Like, shut up, sir.
in January when he came over to the house under the guise that he was giving her a Christmas gift, only to do it again. And now she's seeking $50 million in damages. Now, this was the same day that Front Office Sports reported that he was expected to sign a deal for Club Shay Shay podcast that would exceed $100 million. Good luck, buddy. Tony Busby went on to say, "I'm extremely proud to represent Jane Doe. It takes a great deal of courage to stand up against those with power."
The ambulance chaser, Tony Busby. Shout out to the ambulance chaser, Tony Busby. He strikes again. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. 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 Tony Busby strikes again. People really got mad at me when I started calling Tony Busby an ambulance chaser when he was going after Diddy. I want to see Diddy under the jail, right? But that doesn't mean I want to see all black men under the jail. This right here is blackmail. The Diddy stuff is totally different. And people got mad at me because I was like, oh, here we go. Now he's going after Jay-Z. I didn't believe the Jay-Z stuff because I started seeing a pattern. Like, okay, everybody who got money, everybody who hangs in his circle, okay, they're these terrible people. Okay, next thing you know, Tony Busby ends up getting sued by Jay-Z. And before, they go to court for Jay-Z suing Tony Busby drops all charges against Jay-Z. And then, for those who don't know, because some of y'all don't know this, Tony Busby literally got taken off of all of the Diddy lawsuits because he's just an ambulance chaser. He starts mess and riles things up in the media, embarrasses the hell out of the rich person in question. And then what happens after that? The person is expected to just settle the lawsuit. Tony Busby gets 40%, 20%, 30%, or whatever of whatever $1 million that the celebrity decides to pay out. And then Tony Busby goes on about his business. But come to find out, if you take this nigga to court and if you don't settle, Tony Busby cannot even I think he's out of Texas. He can't even work in New York. So depending on what city you're in, Tony Busby is literally null and void. So where is Shannon Sharpe? Do y'all know? Is he in LA? Is he in Texas? Does anybody know where is Shannon Sharpe? Where is he based at? I'm assuming he's in LA. If he's in LA, there's a good possibility Tony Busby does not have jurisdiction for these lawsuits. So it's a possibility that he's just barking up another tree. But this is what I'm saying. Tony Busby is an ambulance chaser. And a lot of people got mad at me when I said that because everybody wants all the celebrities, no matter who the damn celebrity is, to go to prison. No, that's stupid. What's up, Renee? So everybody drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. And let's keep going. Goddamn, Tony Busby strikes again. I can't stand this freaking dude. Freaking ambulance chaser.
again. And now she's seeking $50 million in damages. Now, this was the same day that Front Office Sports reported that he was expected to sign a deal for Club Shay Shay podcast that would exceed $100 million. Good luck, buddy. Tony Busby went on to say, I'm extremely proud to represent Jane Doe. It takes a great deal of courage to stand up against those with power, fame, and money, and I look forward to pressing this case in court. Good luck, Shannon. This dude's a beast, and he don't play around. I'm not too sure if Front Office Sports is going to want to
Tony Busby is not a beast. Tony Busby is a bum.
Represent someone like this. Yikes.
I got an update on this case here. So Shannon Sharpe's lawyer has responded on X about an hour ago. And there are quotes that say that this young lady, Gabriella Zuniga, she has sent him many of texts. They've had an ongoing on again, off again, some type of situationship since 2023 when he met her.
And her name is Gabriella Zuniga. the irony here.
But in this response that's directly from Lanny J. Davis, who is counsel to Shannon Sharpe, states that this lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. So Tony Busby is the lawyer who represented the young lady who recently tried to sue Jay-Z in an SA case, and it ended up getting thrown out. And this was a case supposedly from 25 years ago at a Diddy party. And so it was thrown out. And then the young lady ended up coming back allegedly saying that Tony Busby helped her orchestrate that story. So can Tony Busby be trusted? When I hear that name, Tony Busby, I'm like, oh my gosh, I knew it was associated with someone, but I couldn't remember. So I had to go do a little bit of digging. I want to bring you nothing but the facts when I speak on this case, because by no means do I condone SA, but by no means do I also condone any type of false allegations against a person and that could ultimately ruin their career. So what I'm thinking about here is that when Shannon Sharpe went live on IG by mistake about 7 months ago with this mysterious Michelle. Now, the lady is naming in her lawsuit that she tried to break up with him, but he was so controlling. I am wondering if this is like a play into that, because some of her comments that are named in the lawsuit is saying something about recordings or things of that nature. I got to dig more into the lawsuit, which I plan on in an upcoming video. But
yeah, another part of this, apparently the girl was taking out her phone and sitting it somewhere and recording them, doing the do. And we're going to get into the proof, because luckily, shout out to Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe said, no, ma'am, we not doing this. We ain't doing this. I got receipts. So Shannon Sharpe has receipts. So we're going to read the text messages. And Shannon Sharpe has a lot of different text messages. And here's what's crazy. The text messages literally talk about how she wants him to, right? And there's a possibility he's like, all right, when you get over here, I'm going to do this to you, right? So she turns around and sneaks her phone out and starts recording them, have sex. And he probably is doing this on camera. But she said she wanted him to do it. Shit is crazy. All right, everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Layla said the likes are low. And October 3074 said the likes are low. So thank y'all for bringing that up. So let's take a second to hit the like button. Everybody coming in, thank y'all for being here. But make sure to hit the like button. The like button, hitting the like button, hitting the thumbs up button actually pushes this video out to more people. So I need this video to be pushed out to more people. So everybody watching, make sure to hit the like button so this video will be pushed out in the algorithm to more people. I haven't been going live lately, so I got to get myself put back in the algorithm. So hit the like button, everybody. Everybody watching, including you, hit the like button. Please and thank you.
For now, I just want to stick to this statement here, but that is interesting and something to think about. But there are nothing but texts from her talking about just crazy things. One of them, she's saying that, I know you missed this big juicy A, $25K for each cheek. So sounds like she was trying to get money then. And that was as
this man giving this damn girl $50,000. Okay, this is stupid. So I got to shit on push them cards closer. Oh, let me see. There we go. It goes out of it starts messing up. So I lost my train of thought. What was she saying? Oh yeah, $50,000 per cheek. I mean $25,000 per cheek. Y'all, want y'all to think about that. There's no way in hell, I don't care how much money I got, I'm giving a woman 50,000 goddamn dollars and she ain't my lady. Like, that's nuts. You giving a woman $50,000, and then what's crazy is she's still suing you. So part of the reason why older men give younger women money is so they won't do stuff like this, or either so she will have sex with them. But it's like this. What is the point of giving a woman $50,000 just for her to turn around and sue you 2 years later? Y'all ain't know Shannon Sharpe was geriatric lame. Maybe. Hold on, wait. This Brandon said it's called layaway. That's Brandon said it's called layaway. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I'm sorry. I just jacked my dick. I'm not finna go through all that. There's no way in hell I'm paying a woman 50 goddamn. I don't care how much money I got. I'm not giving you no $50,000 for no ass. Are you crazy?
That was back in January of 2025. And then she also talked about in October of 2023, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. That is wild.
See, right there, that is not wild. A lot of women like that. And it's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes when a woman like wants you to do that, it's a possibility, and you got money, it's a possibility. There's a reason why she wants you to do all this stuff. She might be setting up a camera somewhere, because you can go on Temu, you can go on I'm sure you can get it on Amazon, all these little camera stuff. You know, you get a lapel camera, you get a lapel mic, you can get a little secret little camera that you can stick over here. Ain't no telling where some damn cameras can be. So she can turn around and set this man up. It's like, I want you to spank me. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And next thing you know, he's in the bed like, bah, bah, bah. And next thing you know, all this shit is on camera or in some type of video. Are you nuts? Like, if you got money, the last thing you need to be doing is choking any goddamn body. I don't give a shit what they want. Don't do it, because you got money.
So she's been sending him texts. They obviously had some type of situationship going on. I don't know, what all the details of it were, but they definitely are dropping receipts. This is on Shannon Sharpe's official Twitter page as of an hour ago. So certainly go check it out. But we're going to continue to uncover this case and bring it to you as it unfolds. But we'll see how it goes from here. This is crazy, though. It's wild.
Well, she's gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna show y'all a clearer picture of the text messages in a minute.
She's about to talk about it. Responded to the lawsuit. He posted a statement from his attorney. I am going to show you all the screenshots, but it's very explicit. And it's basically just confirming that him and Jane Doe had a consensual relationship. He also exposed the lady name. You can pause the screen to read, but basically, like we said, they're saying that this is orchestrated by the attorney and blatant attempt to shake him down for millions of dollars. In the statement, they also mentioned that she threatened him with releasing a tape, and they said the tape is highly edited, and they refused to show him and his attorney the tape. And
see, that's the thing. What's in the tape? Most likely him doing this. That's what's on the tape. I don't know, but I'm quite sure that's what's on the goddamn tape. Him doing all this. No, like, I'm sorry. I'm not choking you. I'm not doing none of that shit. Like, I'm not a celebrity, but I'm not doing none of that mess. I'm not doing it. So you catch me on tape doing some. Are you nuts? Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. To the new people. To the new people who just came in, drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at.
And they're basically just trying to extort the man out of money. But y'all need to pause the screen and y'all need to read these text messages, because she basically was begging for him to put a baby in her, a black baby. So clearly she's a non-black woman. Most of the text messages, as you'll read, it's just basically they're sexting, and you know, she's saying what she want him to do to her. So he's using this evidence to prove that he was not forcing her to do anything, that everything was consensual.
You kind of have to be very careful how you speak on other people's situation, because I'm sure Shannon Sharpe, like most other sports commentators, they didn't show Deshaun Watson no type of remorse when he was in the same exact situation. And for people who may not know, like, what you talking about, what's this? Tony Buzbee was the same.
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to read all of these text messages to y'all. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to read all of these text messages to y'all. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to read these text messages.
Same exact lawyer who sit here and help file the lawsuits for all those women when Deshaun Watson wanted out of Texas. When he didn't want to play for the Houston Texans no more, and he wanted out. Soon as he made it known publicly that he wanted a trade, wanted to get out of Houston, it was a bunch of lawsuits that came with a bunch of allegations. I believe it was 24 women. And then even more into current day, Tony Busby is the same person who tried to throw the lawsuit up against Jay-Z, and they had to say here saying that him and Diddy had this, whatever the case may be. So all I'm just sitting here saying is sometimes you have to be careful, especially if you are, I don't even want to sit here and say if you're a black man in media or in entertainment, but it is what it is. We kind of got to call a spade a spade. And for most people, think about how, even for Shannon Sharpe, man, so many people said Shannon Sharpe was sweet when he was doing when he hopped out and did the total wine and everything. Everybody was joking on him because he had the purse and all of this other stuff. So y'all sit here and told me that Uncle Shay Shay wanted to play on the other side of the track. Even leading up to this, everybody was love with Shannon Sharpe with the Lakers and 5 situation. But how quick and so fast that all these blogs pick up these allegations, but you didn't sit here and pick up how 9 times out of 10 these allegations even started, because Shannon Sharpe was in contract negotiation and conversation with coming up with a new podcast deal.
So I want to say this. I'm doing a video about Shannon Sharpe, but my title says Shannon Sharpe shows receipts of him having a consensual relationship with this girl. Y'all see that, right? I'm not putting dirt on this man's name. I'm not running around calling the man gay. And at the same time, I'm not saying that this man did this, because I don't believe all women. If you believe all women, you're an idiot, because women be lying like a mug. All of them? No. But some of them do. So that's the thing. So I'm not running around trying to put dirt on Shannon Sharpe's name. I'm putting dirt on this bitch's name. That's what I'm doing. I just want to make that clear. So y'all put the ones in the chat. So y'all want me to read these little nasty ass text messages because y'all are freaks. And that is cool. So I'm about to play a commercial, and then after the commercial, I'm gonna read these nasty ass text messages because y'all are freaks. So I'm reading these text messages for y'all freaks in 30 seconds. solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. All right, so here we go. I'm about to read these little nasty ass text messages because y'all are nasty because y'all want me to read them. But before I read the little nasty text messages, why are y'all so nasty? Because y'all mama didn't give you the attention that you needed when you was little. So partly the reason why y'all asses are so nasty, because your mama didn't treat you the way you need to be treated. So to keep you from being so nasty and wanting to read all these little nasty text messages from other people, buy my mother-daughter card game and sit down with your little nasty mama and ask her, or give yourself enough courage to ask her, why did she make you this little nasty person that you now are, wanting to read other people's little nasty text messages. Mother's Day is coming up in less than 20 days. Mother's Day is coming up in less than 20 days. If you have a mother, your mother is alive, y'all have a relationship, whether it's bad or good, make sure to get my mother-daughter card game. It will help whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, you have women in your life. If any of y'all have a woman in your life, make sure to get your mother-daughter card game. It is now on sale and is only on sale for about 15, 20 more days. So make sure to hit the link that is in the chat, hit the link that is under this video, hit the link, and buy your mother-daughter card game. Here's the thing. If you're a guy, buy it for a woman in your life. If you got a girl, buy it for her. You know your girl don't get along with her own mama, or your girl can play the game with your mama. So you know what I'm saying? So y'all can get a better understanding. Well, your mama and your girl can get an understanding of each other. So get your mother-daughter card game before Mother's Day hits, y'all. Come on. What y'all gonna buy for y'all mama on Mother's Day? Some stupid shit? Buy this card game and give your mother a present that she's never had before. Because y'all ain't gonna buy her nothing but some stupid mess. Buy this mother-daughter card game before Mother's Day. All right, so let's go. We about to read these text messages. Shout out to Supreme Mash, Mo Cheeks, Mr. Cheeks, 25,000 per Cheeks, Lakers in 5. I don't know. Lakers was looking like some bums 2 days ago. The Lakers looked bad 2 days ago. Timberwolves dropped at least about 33 pointers on them. So I don't know. Lakers in 5, I don't know. It might be Timberwolves in 5. All right. So here are the text messages. Give me a second. All right. So here is the little nasty text messages. And let me put on big screen. All right, because this is absolutely hilarious. Okay. I want to put my tongue in your, and then marry you. That is crazy. How you going to put your tongue in and then marry her? Text, this is her. Keep this in mind. She said that to him. She trying to do this to him. Text from Gabriella Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe. That's my daddy. Hold on. That's my daddy. Fuck, I want you to put a big black baby. Why the baby got to be big and black? Like, it's a baby. Like, how can you make a baby sexual? Like, that's crazy. I want you to put a big black baby in me. That's nuts. That means this woman is absolutely crazy. The next one says, you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it. Oh, for life? After you put a big black baby in me? That sounds like entrapment right there. He needs to be suing her. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it. Oof. I'm sorry. That sounds legal. You're going to be stuck with it. Nah, bro. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke blank with it while you're blanking me. And then his dumb goofy ass. Okay. Oh, you want me to choke you? Okay. He's so damn goofy. Oh, okay. Because he's stupid. And next thing you know, he starts doing it while she don't set up a camera on the damn wall or something like an idiot. And he over there. You like this, baby? This old big goofy ass. Like, bro, come on, man.
Upwards to $100 million. Yeah, he getting out of a network deal. I think his contract was up with Divide.
Yeah, he just signed for $100 million. So shout out to Shannon Sharpe for signing a $100 million contract. And because he signed a $100 million contract, he's getting sued for $50 million. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When I blow up and sign a $100 million contract with whoever, or because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I actually have something that is going to blow me up. Okay. I am working on something right now that is going to blow me up, and I'm going to be through the roof. And I'm going to be famous as hell, or what my production is going to be famous as hell. And I'm going to make millions of dollars. And I'm going to come out with like 4 more different types of car games. And I'm going to be a millionaire probably by late 2025 or early 2026. And guess what? One of these bitches are going to sue me and say, I did this and I did that, because that's literally what happened. That's literally what happens. These chicks that you mess around with, they watch you on social media and they just sit and wait. They just sit and wait. And the second they hear something about you done hit the lottery, or not the lottery, done signed the damn $100 million this or $50 million that, they like, time to get his ass. Back in 2024, he did that. And back in 2022, she just rubbing her hands together. He did this. I dated Mr. Let Go and hit. And next thing you know, I got a goddamn deal with a damn lawsuit. But guess what? None of these chicks are going to be able to get my ass. And I ain't even going to say how. But none of them going to be able to get me. They ain't going to be able to get me. It's not going to happen. Because I, one, do my due diligence in who I date. I don't just run around smashing every chick I see. I try to do my due diligence the best way I can. And I'm not going to say I can't get got. But for a woman to actually win a lawsuit against me is going to be nearly impossible. So she can try to get me. She can say, I'm gonna sue you. He did this. He pursued me. He was this and that. Yeah, try it. You're gonna look stupid. So they can try it, but I ain't paying you shit. I'm telling you now, in the next, I would say 2 years, I'm gonna blow up. And all these women, they're gonna be like, oh my kid his ass, and I'm going to get your ass back. I'm going to get your ass back. Play with me if you want to. I ain't one of these motherfuckers. Play with me if you goddamn want to. Because I'm about to go crazy in my purpose. My card game business is about to blow up. All this shit about to blow up. And any of these women think you finna do some shit to me? Try to frame me? Try to catch me in some shit? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It ain't happening at all. You're gonna be looking dumb as hell. All right, so let's keep going.
And I'm not sitting here trying to put this on the volume, but I'm just calling the scenario out, how it is and how it's played out with this a lawyer. Okay, his contract up. Shannon Sharpe won the bag now. He done earned it. Nightcap doing numbers. Club Shay Shay doing numbers. Realistically, if you want Shannon Sharpe to put his podcast, and he got other podcasts up under him as well, you want them to sit here and sign a contract. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bag, but it's so crazy that you sit here as soon as right over the weekend, that bag conversation floating around. You seeing certain podcast blogs may pick it up and talk about how Shannon Sharpe about to get the bag.
The second news about him signing a $100 million contract comes out, here come the bitches. He did this to me. He did that to me. Oh my God. He choked me. He aggressively wanted to get my phone number. Shut up. Shut up. Telling y'all, bro, women, bro, like women, not all women, but the nature of a woman is parasitic. So I'm not saying every woman is like this, but women are parasitic by nature. And I'm not saying this to make any of y'all could say not all women cool. I'm not saying this about you. But the nature of a woman, not every woman acts on it, but the nature of a woman is parasitic. Yes, parasitic. And can y'all please hit the like button, please? And thank you. Can y'all please hit the like button? Can y'all please hit the like button? Please and thank you. Please hit the like button. Yes, women are parasitic by nature. You get with a woman and you leave her ass alone, and she mad that you left her alone, and she felt like, she's supposed to have been the one. She gonna sit back in the cut, and as you keep ascending, as you keep making money, she over here with the Birdman hands like, I'm gonna get his ass. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. See, the true predators are women. I'll say it again. The true predators are women and not men. And I'm not saying men don't be doing crazy shit. They do. But the true predators are women. So, but when they try to climb up this goddamn tree with this little bullshit they doing to Shannon Sharpe, they're going to have another thing coming. They're going to be looking stupid.
Now you're sitting here telling me, oh, Tony Buzbee found a way to get some type of allegation shaken. Like I said, I'm sure Deshaun Watson is somewhere right now keying and laughing and having the time of his life because he went through this, and Shannon Sharpe was one of those people who didn't show Deshaun Watson no type of sympathy. So like I said, sometimes you got to reap what you sow. Just be very careful on the energy that you put out and pay attention to how you treat other people when they going through these same exact situations. You use it as a learning experience and take your time on how you speak to people in people's situations.
When Unc say he want to date younger men.
What?
When Unc say he want to date younger men, they killed me. What they said, what the women, what? Yeah, what I said, I want to date younger women. What I said? Oh, what I want to date.
Yo, I'm just joking right here. I'm just joking, but we gotta back that up. That was funny. We just joking on it's all
very
good. We
careful
just joking.
on the energy that you put out and pay attention to how you treat other people when they going through these same exact situations. You use it as a learning experience and take your time on how you speak to people in people's situation.
When Unc say he want to date younger men.
What?
when Unc said he want to date younger men, they killed me. What they said, what the women, what? Yeah, what I said, I want to date younger women. What I said. Oh,
I want to ask y'all a question because I'm not going to answer this question. I want y'all to answer this question. I want to ask y'all this question, and y'all gonna say this. I'm just asking a question. If there was a 20-year-old man that came out and said all this stuff is going on with Shannon Sharpe, would you believe it? If this person that came out with these allegations, if the person was a male, would y'all then believe it? I'm just asking y'all a question. I'm just asking y'all a question. If it was a male that came out and said all these different things about Shannon Sharpe, would y'all believe it then, or would y'all still think it's bullshit? Stop. Come on, DR. Come on, man. I'm asking y'all. I don't think Shannon Sharpe is gay. And I think everybody has a certain amount of, there's different ways of trying to get some money. So I wouldn't believe it if a man said it or if a woman said it. But I just want to know, like, what y'all actually think about that part. Because so Dion said yes. You'll think, what did Shannon say? He sounds like James Brown. Hold on. All right. So Big Dave said no. Gemini says yes, because I think he's gay. Dion said Club Gay. That sounds like human nature. Well, okay, let me explain this. Okay. Letitia says, and I'm reading y'all comments. Letitia says, that sounds like human nature. Like, because I said women are parasitic by nature. No, it is not human nature to be a parasite, Leticia. I just gotta point that out. So I just want you to think about that. It is not in a man's nature to put allegations on another person for a payday. You don't see men run around saying he blanked me and blah 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 blah. Because there's plenty of gay people out here. You don't see no dudes other than Diddy, but you don't see no dudes doing this to other dudes. It's millions of gay men out here. You don't see nobody trying to sue no gay dude saying he did this to me, he did that to me. No. Every goddamn 2 weeks is a woman running around talking about I'm suing you. No criminal allegations. No criminal allegations. Is always a lawsuit. When was the last time y'all heard a man, other than Diddy? When was the last time y'all heard a man come out and say a man did something to them and they trying to get some money? Men are not parasitic by nature. So it is not human nature to be a parasite off of another man. Women do this. Men don't do this. Every now and then men do it because, all birds can't fly. But no, this is a woman thing. So women are parasitic by nature, not men. Tasha K said Shannon Sharpe had a gay assistant. But did the gay assistant sue him? No. The gay assistant didn't sue him. He didn't sue him. He just talked about it. That's the difference. Bill Cosby had women who came out. What do you mean? So I'm just saying. He rocked granny sweaters, purses, tight sweats, and talked with a lisp. Wait, talk with a lisp makes you gay now? Wait, how can the man talk with a lisp and be gay? Because he talks with y'all are hilarious. All right, I'm just gonna move on. Y'all are fucking hilarious talking about he talks with a lisp. That's what make him gay. Come on, y'all. I don't look, man.
situations. You use it as a learning experience and take your time on how you speak to people in people's situation.
When Unc said
Hit a like button, 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 y'all.
he want to date younger men.
What?
When Unc said he want to date younger men.
I'm sorry. I've never said those words. That's crazy to actually say it. That don't make him gay, but that's crazy to actually say that. That's nuts. But that does not make somebody gay. I'm just saying it's crazy for somebody to say. Hit a like button, 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 hit a like button.
They killed me. What they said, what the women's, what? Yeah, what I said, I want to date younger women. What I said? Oh, when I want to date, when I want to date younger women, what they say, Ocho? Right. Oh, I'm a creep. I'm grooming. That's the term they use with me. Yeah. Grooming.
I mean, we've talked about this, that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because...
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner
on that.
Do you think there are going to be men that are going to come out and expose Tracy Ellis Ross and say, she did this to me? No, because men don't do the shit like this. I'm just saying.
We had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can. Yeah.
Hold on. My human nature comment referred to being made about a breakup and waiting patiently to get the person back. No, I'm talking about the money aspect. Women are, the specific thing I'm talking about is the money aspect. He R-worded me, therefore he need to give me some money. That is the women are parasitic by nature. I'm specifically talking about you're sitting back in the cut, waiting on the man that you slept with to blow up, and then he signed some crazy contract, and then here you go. Back in 2000, whatever, he blanked me. That's the parasitic nature of a woman. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about just getting somebody back, period. I'm talking about getting money from the person. That's the parasitic nature.
This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracy's.
It's fun. It's very fun to share.
Tracy tale.
But
I'm sorry.
But
you see Danny Boy expose Mary J. Blige. Y'all don't understand. I'm talking about money. Did he sue Mary J. Blige? No. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying that men do not sue men or women for R-word allegations and try to make it a civil lawsuit. That's what I'm saying. Because if somebody R-word you, call the goddamn police and do an R-word kit and get the motherfucker put in jail. They don't do that. They wait 3 years later and say, I'm going to do a civil suit and you got to give me $50 million because you did something 5 years ago. Shut up. That is what I'm saying, y'all.
One of the reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that.
All right, you old broad. If you want a partner, you would not be sleeping with younger dudes, you dummy. You see how these old broads love to just make up shit? It's like some of these women who be homeless, and I'm not talking shit about nobody homeless, they'll turn around and say some stupid shit like, I'm homeless by choice. No, the hell you aren't. You're homeless because you ain't got no money. And these old broads that turn around and say, I'm dating young men because older men are narcissistic. No, it's because no man your age wants your old ass. And young men fetishize you.
I'm older. I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows.
What the hell does that mean? I'm very embodied. We all are very embodied. And we still talking about Club Shay Shay. I just want to play this through a little bit.
Myself, who is in charge of my life and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep?
The reason why it keeps happening because don't nobody want you. You're just an old broad, just like what is a 60-year-old woman? God damn it. What's her old ass who just got a BBL? Who just got a BBL in Vivica Fox? All these old broads, they all looking stupid. Don't nobody want them. Vivica Fox, Tracy Ellis Ross, all these old broads. Melissa Ford, don't know nobody want these old broads. They don't got ran through by all these dudes in the industry, and now they old looking stupid. Talking about, I like dating. No, you don't. You don't like this shit. You said you wanted a partner. But guess what? Don't nobody want you. So you're the only thing you can do is date the people that want to date you, which is these young dudes that want some money. But do they turn around and accuse you of the R word 2 years later like women do? No. They just get their ass and go on by their business, because men are not parasitic by nature.
Sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous. There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in.
See, if it was a 50-year-old man saying that younger women are hot and gorgeous, he would be a narcissist. He would be a misogynist. He would be all these goddamn words. But these two old broads can say a young man is young and gorgeous, but a man can't say a young woman is young and gorgeous. Y'all see how that works, right?
So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous? There's that.
Why she had to say something? Ain't you married? Why don't you shut up?
But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever.
There we go. Even the old broads are victims. I was controlled. Shut up.
Those things were, or prize, and I have no interest in it.
Find somebody else to play with. Did you guys see these text messages here?
All right, y'all check this out.
Y'all, Shannon Sharpe said, find somebody else to play with. Did you guys see these text messages here released? Now, before I go read y'all that, this morning it was released by TMZ that he's being sued for $50 million for, grape allegations. But he's ahead of the game, and this is the statement that got released. So she said, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. She said, I know you miss this big juicy booty, $25K for each cheek. Of course, her attorney is Tony Busby. They presented Shannon Sharpe's team with a video that shows that it's edited to show like if their sexual interaction was forced, but they refused to give his team like the unedited version basically. Because Unc is saying, nah, this was all consensual. And if you have nothing to hide, send us the unedited version. If you want to screenshot this to read, there you go. Anyway, so they're saying.
All right, so let's see. Is this something new? I think I got this. Let me see what it says. Oh, this is new. All right, let's see. Hold on, let me get her out of the way. There we go. All right. So let me read this real quick. All right. This lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated her by attorney Tony Buzbee is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a securely recorded video of a consensual, sexual, encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context. I'm assuming, y'all, that this idiot is on camera choking her because he's a big, stupid idiot. Like, because, you know, I want you to choke me. You don't just do things that women tell you to do. No, bitch, I'm not doing that. Shut up. So, taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Miss Zuniga, which is crazy, has refused to provide a copy of the full unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. See, this is what's crazy, y'all. She's having these conversations with Shannon Sharpe's legal team. If she was so distraught because she was R-worded, why are you having conversations with this man's legal team with a video? How is this not extortion? Wouldn't you just be talking to the damn police? Why the hell are you sitting there talking to Shannon Sharpe's legal team if you were, you know, come on, man. Contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit, the casual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025. The day after, hold on, I got to move her out of the way. Let me move her out of the way.
All consensual. And if you have nothing to hide, you know, like, send us the unedited version.
Okay. All right, hold on a second. I just had to get her out of the way. Everybody hit the like button. 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 The day after she asked for, here we go. The day after she asked for $25,000 per cheek, as quoted above from her text message to Mr. Sharpe, there are other examples of texts as an example. All right, so I got something else to share with y'all is right here. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Okay, here we go. These messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications initiated by Miss Zuniga. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was consensual adult relationship that included role-playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested. See, I'm not thinking about what a woman is requesting. You're going to be quiet, and I'm not going through. You're not going to be like, hey, I want you to tie me up. No, bitch, shut up. I want you to do it. No, shut up. I'm not doing none of this mess. We just going to have sex like normal people, and you're going to get the hell out of my house. Because why you want me to do all this stuff? Why you want me to tie you up? Why you want me to put handcuffs? Why? You 20-some years old. I'm 50. Because y'all got to think about the context. This nigga is 56 years old, and she's 20 years old. Why you want him to do all this shit? Because she trying to set him up. So the edited tape that Miss Zuniga secretly taped that showed to Mr. Sharpe doing her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray, as a result of this editing and out of context from prior text messages, that the sexual activity was not consensual. But Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all part of her planned setup as part of her blackmail scheme, as distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refused to make available to Mr. Sharpe. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations, blah, 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 blah. Telling y'all falling for these broads. Choke me, do this to me. Nope, I ain't doing nothing. If you got some money, I ain't doing a goddamn thing to you. The only time I'm going to be choking somebody and doing all this crazy shit to a girl is if I'm broke. If I'm not broke, I'm not doing it. You know why? Go get a broke nigga to choke you. I'm not doing shit because I got too much to lose. People with money don't do all that stuff unless they're stupid. All right, so let's keep going.
Just to read, there you go. Anyway, so they're saying they're you know, Tony Buzbee and his client are doing this to extort him, to, you know, take money, get money, basically, a huge payout. Some more texts were, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to me. I think she meant
baby gravy is crazy.
And I want to put my tongue in your, and then marry you. That's my daddy. F, I want you to put a big black baby in me. She said you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. I don't know why she kept saying it like that. Dang. Anyway, so she basically has been trying to blackmail him, especially with that tape that was edited, but he ain't going for it, and he's going to fight her back. Apparently, Unc didn't even know that she had recorded them at one point, so he's just like, what the hell are you trying to do? Now, for a little bit of context, the lawsuit was filed in Nevada, Jane Doe, but now we know it's Gabriella Zuniga, and saying that he brutally assailated her several times at the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025. So they had like a year-long abusive relationship. She says they met at a gym in 2023 when she was 20. He's in his mid-50s. She stated in their first encounter that he would buy her, if she won a weight loss competition with him. She says that he demanded complete control of her time and body and expected her at his house on schedule, you know, on command, like a dog.
Like a dog? If I want you to come out of my house and you agree to come out of my house, I'm expecting you at a certain time. How is that like a dog? I'm demanding you like a dog? These women are crazy. Everybody hit the like button, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. That is absolutely nuts. If a chick is coming out of my house, I need her here by a certain time. Because then I'm be like, where you at? That's just common sense. If I'm on the way out of your house, aren't you going to want to know what time I'm about to be there? What is your ETA? That is not you making me or aggressively making me come out of your house. If you on the way, text me what time you want to, what time you'll be here. And ETA is aggressive now. Shit is crazy. Now you can't ask the chick, what her ETA is.
House on schedule, you know, on command, like a dog. She said one time during an argument that he yelled at her while a GUN was visible. She said she once tried to share her location with friends, but he said he would off her if she did that. And nonetheless, they continued their relationship. She claims she tried to break things off with him after his little IG live thing with Michelle, and that led to him raping her. Supposedly the second time it happened, he told her he was coming over with a Christmas gift and a birthday gift, so she agreed, and then that he did it again. So now she's suing for $50 million. And, you know, of course, Buzbee's like, it takes a great deal of courage for her to come up to file, but
the ambulance
a lot of
chaser.
people were not expecting this. Like, Unc just said, boom, you're not going to play with me. It's a lot. Several people were saying, oh, how convenient that his $100 million deal or something that he's supposed to be set to possibly receive, you know, that she wants half of it right off the bat. But we'll see how this plays out.
Here's the bottom line, y'all. If you marry them, they try to take half your shit. But if you don't marry them and you decide to fuck on them without marrying them, they try to take half your shit. Y'all see that? You marry them, they try to take half your shit. You don't marry them, they try to take half your shit. It's the same shit. Everybody who has not hit the like button, thank y'all for being here. But can you please take a second to hit the like button? Can we get these likes up? Can we get these likes up? Can we get 60 likes in the next 45 seconds? Can we do that? If you're watching and you have not hit the thumbs up button, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, can you please hit the thumbs up button? Let's get 60 likes in the next 30 seconds. If you can, if you would like to, if you've been enjoying this live stream. And also, if you have not already, because a couple of people have cashed out. So thank you so much. I was gonna leave the cash, say all the cash apps after the show, but Cash App is $AARON 1000. Cash App is $AARON 1000. If you want to buy me lunch, or if you want to buy a car game, contribute to the channel in your own way, and I would greatly appreciate that. So let me read the Cash Apps real quick because I got about 4 people that Cash App. Thank you, Monique, for the $10 Cash App. Thank you, Travis, for the $20 Cash App. Thank you, Sierra, for the $5 Cash App. And thank you, Daphne, for the $10 Cash App. I appreciate that. Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, $AARON 1000. But like I always say, I would rather you buy a card game, which will put one of my products in your house, and I can actually contribute to your life being better by buying one of my card games. So I'll take Cash Apps. I loved it. I love it. But I would love for you to buy a product so I can actually help you in your dating life or your emotional wellness life. But that is all I got for tonight. And if more stuff comes up about this Shannon Sharpe situation, I'll talk about it again. But altogether, I'm not trying to do 50 million videos about this Shannon Sharpe stuff because I don't want to give light to, like, I don't want to put Shannon Sharpe and these allegations out in the algorithm too much because a lot of people are doing that right now and they have their right. But at the same time, I just wanted to contribute to Shannon Sharpe having receipts, Shannon Sharpe being like used by this woman, and not Shannon Sharpe did it. No, Shannon Sharpe did not do this, and this is an extortion. And women like this must be stopped. I blame men for this. I blame men for this and not women. Does anybody want to know why I blame men for this? I want to see if y'all know. Real quick. Why do I blame men for women trying to extort men? Why do I blame men and not women? Why do you think I blame men for this happening over and over and over again? Virtually every man that's famous has gotten a woman saying he R-worded her and she wants $1 million. But why do you think I blame men for this and not women? I'll give y'all a second because I want to see what y'all thoughts are on that. Why do you think I blame men for this and not women? Because I want y'all to think about this. Give y'all another second to comment. Does anybody want to guess? Okay, the reason why I blame men for this is because women don't have any power. Women don't have power. In my opinion, I believe she's just in it for the money. She's just, yeah, they all just want money. How much is both card sets? I'll send in Cash App and add tax and shipping. I want both decks. Through Cash App, I'll give my address at the same time. You can do that, but you could just buy it right here with this link. But if you want to give it in Cash App, you can. So PL Wilson, you want to buy both card games. I just dropped the link to buy both card games. So that same link has both card games in it. Men allow it. Almost. So PL Wilson. Do you see the link? I just wanted to make sure. Do you see the blue link, PL Wilson? Because it's more convenient for you to do that. PL Wilson, you there? Because you can Cash App me. You can do that. But I just want to see which one you would like to do before because the link is right there, and you can just buy it, and then boom, I can send it to you, and you don't have to But you can Cash App me the money, and then once you Cash App me the money, you can put your address in the Cash App. PL Wilson, you still there? I'm trying to see what you want to do. PL Wilson, say something in the chat. 1972. PL Wilson, 1972. Say something in chat. I just want to make sure you're taken care of. Because it might be a reason why you want to send it through Cash App versus okay. So while I wait for PL Wilson, I'll say this on why I blame men. Because women have no power. Women do not have power. I'll try that first. And if I got to go through, I'll Cash App. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. So the link is in the chat, P.O. Wilson, and just go there. And if for whatever reason there's an issue, yeah, you can Cash App it. And but the reason why I say it's men's fault, because women don't have no power. See, if a woman divorces a man and there's no litigation that tells a woman that she can take half of his shit, she can't take it. I want you to think about that. So if there was no men who give all these goofy ass women this ability to sue men in civil court, like, it's just stupid. Why is it that you can sue a man in court for R-wording you? I think that's the stupidest shit in the world. So all men have to do is pluck that out of the legislation and make it where women cannot sue men for R-wording them, but you can, call the police on them. You can get them locked up. You can put them in prison, but you can't sue him. They'll stop doing it. Women don't have any power. Women weaponize men for everything. Women weaponize men against other men. So, hold on. You know what? Let me show you this. Women weaponize men against other men every goddamn day, every day, every goddamn day. Where's the video? P.L. Wilson, just put both of them in your cart, and then once you go to checkout, it'll tell you how much shipping is. Just put it in the cart, and you'll get a total, P.L. Wilson. Like I said, you can do it through Cash App, but I'm just trying to see what you want to do, because I don't want to make a mistake and send it to the wrong place or something like that. Just do it in there, and it'll tell you everything. God damn it! What was I saying? Oh, yeah, women will weaponize. Oh, okay. Hold on. I was looking for a video. That's what I was doing. Hold on a second. I want to show y'all what virtually every woman, I ain't gonna say every woman, but what women think is cute to do. Here it is right here. This is the stupid shit that women do. They weaponize men against other men.
Rihanna Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed.
Oh, here goes. This is the stupid shit that women do.
Rihanna Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my.
So look at this dumb broad, like acting like she crying in the bed.
Rihanna Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my house.
I can't keep following me.
No, I ain't following you nowhere.
No,
I don't have a gun. You really doing this lying stuff again? I'm recording everything.
Please hurry.
Yeah, please hurry, because she's crazy. Please hurry, she's crazy.
But all they got to do is take the litigation out. So the thing about it is, women are these little people that have no power. But all they got to do is get on the phone and make up some dumb shit and start crying, and she becomes a goddamn millionaire. Or you can't see your kids. Y'all ain't got no power, ladies. You have zero power. The only thing you can do is get another man to lock your man up, or get another man to tell your man whether he can see his kids. It's to get a man to tell your man that he got to give you $50 million. Y'all ain't got no power. And it's disgusting and pathetic that y'all use us against us. And that's why I say it's men's fault why this keeps happening. Because these damn women don't have no power. They don't have no goddamn rights unless we give them to them. Sorry, but it's true. Men give you your rights. Sorry, but the word rights comes from men, comes from litigation. It comes from litigation. Legislation. I'm sorry. It comes from legislation. They put something in the Constitution. Now you have the right to do something. Men give you your rights. So all men have to do is take some shit away from you, and you can't do it no more. So it's on the men to actually take the shit away. But as long as this stupid shit is in here, women gonna keep suing men for dumb shit. Lying about dumb shit. Putting men in jail for dumb shit. Keeping men away from their kids for dumb shit. Everybody knows that women are emotionally inept and emotionally erratic and emotionally problematic. Why the hell would you listen to a fucking woman saying some shit and then say, oh my God, he did this? Fuck out of here. And if it was to the police, yes. But a lawsuit? Get the fuck out of here. No. You sue for pain and suffering? Are you serious? You sue for pain and suffering? Okay. If it was suing for pain and suffering, wouldn't you want him in jail? Wouldn't you want him to be in jail? Why you want to sue? If a man did something to you, why don't you want him in jail? You're not suing for pain and suffering. You're lying for pain and suffering. I'll say it again. They don't sue for pain and suffering. They lie for pain and suffering. And it ain't no goddamn pain and suffering. Because all the shit is a lie. Shit is crazy. Shit is absolutely crazy. But y'all want to know why we don't want y'all asses in a lot of cases? It's because of shit like this. But sadly, if we marry y'all, y'all take us to court and don't let us see our kids and try to take half our shit and kick us out of our own house. But when we don't marry you, we still got to deal with lawsuits and shit. So it's a actual pain to deal with y'all in a lot of cases, not all cases. But it's an absolute pain to deal with y'all because we can lose our lives, we can lose our freedom, we can lose our way of living, we can lose our jobs, all because some broad is mad that we don't want to fuck her no more. This shit is crazy. I will never forget that shit. What is his name? What is a Hall of Famer wide receiver who got sued by the woman? What is a Hall of Famer Dallas Cowboys wide receiver who lost his job because of a woman? Michael Irvin. Yeah. I'll never forget. A week before the Super Bowl, A week before the Super Bowl, some stupid broad devised a plan to just say he did something to her. And guess what? He didn't even know her. He met her in the lobby of a hotel. They had a conversation and he went to his hotel room. He didn't even bring her back to the hotel room. She turns around and said, he did this, he did that. He was on camera going up to the hotel room by himself. He turns around and loses his job. And he's an NFL commentator for the Super Bowl. He can't commentate the Super Bowl. Imagine your biggest payday of the year is coming in like 8 days. And some broad comes up and said, he did this to me. And then like, you're fired. What? You're fired. This nigga started crying because it's like, yo, what is wrong with these women? Everybody hit the like button. 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 Let me see if I can look it up real quick before we go. It's just like, it's just. It's just really sad, man. Michael Irvin loses his job. Let's see. All right, here we go right here. All right, so here you go. Let me share my screen. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I just want to show this to y'all because some of y'all didn't know this. This was like 8 days before the damn Super Bowl, y'all. It was 8 days before the Super Bowl. Oh, I gotta do it again. Sorry. This was 8 days before the goddamn Super Bowl. This man loses thousands of goddamn dollars. And it's from abroad that he didn't even know who the hell she was. All right. Just days before the 2023 Super Bowl, Pro Football Hall of Famer Michael Irvin was accused of blank assault involving a female hotel staffer who approached him at a Phoenix hotel. The alleged assault occurred during an encounter in a hotel lobby, not in a hotel bathroom, not in the hotel room, in the goddamn lobby, y'all. In response, the NFL Network promptly removed Irvin from its Super Bowl coverage team. Video surveillance of the encounter showed the two standing in the hallway 2 feet apart, with Irvin briefly touching her arm, and the 2-minute conversation ended with a cordial handshake. There was no kiss or any other action that remotely resembled an assault. The entire video can be viewed online. Eyewitness accounts likewise refuted the woman's allegations. In short, the accusation of assault was a total willful fabrication. In short, Irvin later on commented, "That blows my mind that in 2023, we're still dragging and hanging brothers by a blank." I don't want to say that word. "I know I didn't do anything wrong." In response, he filed a $100 million defamation lawsuit against the unnamed woman and the Marriott Hotel. Irvin's lawsuit was settled, listen here, settled last September, allowing him to return to his former position in the NFL network. The exact terms of the agreement was not announced. Hopefully that man got all his goddamn money back that he lost. But the damage had been done to Irvin's reputation and career. That's what I'm saying. It's so many things that can damage a man's livelihood, but women don't give a shit. The Michael Irvin saga reveals that women can and do make accusations of serious crimes with malicious intent. This is the reason why I'm doing this goddamn video. Because these bitches got to stop. This shit got to stop. We got to stop this shit. These women need to go to prison. But guess what? Women are children. So women are free to just run around doing all kinds of stupid shit and nobody cares. It just is what it is. Women just run around just doing the dumbest shit, ruining people's lives, and nothing ever happens. Nothing is going to happen to this stupid little broad that is talking shit about Shannon Sharpe. Nothing. She ain't gonna have to go to court. She ain't gonna go to jail. Nothing. She's just gonna go on about her day because women are children. And it is really sad and pathetic. Don't trust a man without a mustache. Don't trust a man without a mustache. It's hilarious. Don't trust a woman. And that's it. Because these goddamn women, I want to play this again. Just these goddamn women.
Brianna Hampton.
She just pepper sprayed me. She just pepper sprayed me for no reason in my house.
I can't keep following me.
No, I ain't following you nowhere.
Gun.
No, I don't have a gun. You really doing this lying stuff again?
This shit is sad, bro. This shit is so sad. They not gonna get my ass. They not gonna get my ass. So I'm about to get up out of here. Like the video. If you have not liked the video, hit the like button. If you have not already, hit the thumbs up button. If you have not, and y'all have a good rest of y'all day.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.